I went to the Baby Venice launch in Pinewood Studios, and in this video I'll recap my experience from the event. Now officially called the Venice Extension Mini, the new model is significantly more compact and smaller than the previous model. Sony engineers somehow managed to fit a Venice 2 8K full-frame sensor in an almost Rubik's Cube shape aluminum enclosure. The new Extension Mini is compatible with both the Venice 2 6K and 8K camera bodies, however it will not work with the Venice 1. The sensor will still need to be removed from the camera body, however there is no need to install it into the extension now because the new Extension Mini already includes an 8K sensor. There is a built-in fan inside the extension to keep the sensor cool, and on top you have access to the ND filter slots. The ND filter kit, which is now included, comes with 9 filters including a clear option, as well as the full set of NDs from 0.3 to 2.4, just like on the Venice 2. The ND filters slot in easily, and there's even a small notch on the side of each filter which tells the camera which filter is being used so it can be correctly displayed in the camera viewfinder. Monitoring is still done via the camera. There's no EVF or monitoring outputs from the extension itself. However, there are 2 assignable buttons as well as a 3-pin Fisher connector. Moving on to the cable which connects the Extension Mini to the camera body itself is now thinner and more flexible compared to the previous model. A 4.5mm cable is included, and there is also a 12-meter extended cable also available as an optional accessory. Another improvement when it comes to the design is that the Extension Mini is now substantially easier to rig because the cable on the back of the extension itself is removable with just 4 screws. This can save you quite a bit of time on set when you have to rig the camera in tight spaces, for example. An IDPL mount is included, which in itself is almost as big as the extension. It is secured to the extension via screws for extra security. The unit also has a native E-mount, which allows you to use any full-frame E-mount lens. At the launch event in Pinewood Studios, Sony showed us a few different ways to rig the Extension Mini. One was a more traditional handheld setup with the camera being mounted on a tripod in the Extension Mini with sort of a handle setup. The second example was a stereo pair with 2 Extension Minis with Cook SP3s for VR or Apple Vision Pro and augmented reality setups. My personal favorite was a POV rig by Cyclops, which was 4 action shots, and it consisted of an Extension Mini mounted vertically in a helmet with a mirror setup, providing an unobstructed view for the camera operator. The Venice Extension Mini, in my opinion, is a step in the right direction for the Venice 2 ecosystem. It gives cinematographers, DOPs, filmmakers and other creatives a significantly improved new tool with which to expand their creative horizons. This new addition to the Venice 2 ecosystem also gives the Venice 1 owners another reason to upgrade to the Venice 2 and expand the functionality of their production kit or rental fleet. We're currently taking pre-orders for the Venice Extension Mini. You can do so via the link below or give us a call via the contact details linked in the description.